Well. I have to first try to declare myself because I just put a video online because in my account I put a picture I take 20 years ago with my sister and my cousin and my friends. Because when you're gonna put a video, you say it's just you alone, you must prove it. Because when they see the account with many, I just want to say I have family and friends. That's the meaning of that picture. But when you're gonna say it's just one girl talking, they will say, oh, it's not true. Take a look, she have friends. Now, this video is to tell you it is me. Now, let me come close up. Now, I'm going to demonstrate what you're gonna see in that movie in a little way. Dring, dring, dring. The hotel sound. Hello, good evening. Hotel Avenue, how may I help you? Yes, it's me. I'm calling. I want to check it. Do you know if our hotel room someone already check it? Because I don't want someone to enter our hotel room, eh? Because Donald Trump make sure I get to that room. And then there is a conversation from me. I'm gonna put on an act. Like, okay, I'm gonna call. It's like you're gonna ask interview what the movie is about. Now I'm gonna give you details that it's just me. I'm gonna put on an act like I get fired from a hotel I was working, but now I wanna go in the same hotel to write a song, but I wanna bluff my manager that kicked me out that I can afford to sleep in a hotel where I get kicked out. And now my colleagues are gossiping that I'm gonna spend 100,000 just to bluff the manager. So it's the meaning. And then there comes, I'm calling, asking for the hotel room. I'm like, calling the hotel, and then they pick up. And then Candy is calling. I'm the Candy. Hello, please can I check your menu? Is it true that your hotel is cost? Try to understand. I'm trying to. It was an idea for my consciousness, which is the me. I play it. Now I'm trying to play the past. But I just want you. It's not about getting it correct. It's about the voices. What you're gonna find out. I want to leave this video to let you know when you're gonna play that video above 1 hour. You need to know it is all my character because it's a dark screen. It's a dark screen. So if I demonstrate the voices, then you know it's true. It's just me. And when I do many of comedy videos, you should not think that the picture with many people is playing together with me. Now it goes like this. The character is saying, I'm calling a hotel, and then there is this girl gonna pick up. She is Jada sometimes picking up, and then good evening, Hotel Avenue, how may I help you, please? And then that is Jada voice. If it is it, hello, good evening, Hotel Avenue, how may I help you? Who is calling? Now it's two characters, and then the Candy that's gonna come. Actually, I want to know how much it costs. Don't you think that 100,000 is really expensive for one night? And then the Candy gonna reply, and Jada gonna say, this is the hotel that's protecting the one orgasm for Mother Nature, and if you want to sleep in this hotel, it costs you 100,000. The meaning of it, there is no money. Every night I have to sacrifice to protect one orgasm, and it's a value of 100,000. You don't give me 100,000 to get it, but it's just to make a comedy to say you can even pay me 100,000, you cannot get one orgasm. So it's the meaning of the story, but I'm just trying to give you the character. And then I'm gonna call Sugar, which is a family member. I say, hold on, I cannot tell you everything, otherwise it's not interesting. I'm just gonna tell you a few from the character so you know it's just me. I'm gonna say, just a second, I will call you back. Tell the hotel guys that I'm gonna call back, and then I call family member, and then Sugar pick up. Yes, Sugar is here. What's up? Actually, I called the hotel and I was checking. They say it's 100,000. Don't you think it's really expensive? And then, well, that hotel is really expensive. That's where they protecting Mother Nature, one orgasm, you know. But we can take another hotel across the street. So it is my character. And then I'm gonna decide as the Candy. And then she said, if you want the best, you have to. And then I'm gonna say, well, I was not born to get the, I was born to get the best, so I'm gonna get the best. And then I'm gonna call, and my family gonna, the ones who are gonna pick up, and I'm gonna give you all details. It's really interesting because I get it from my energy. And I really laugh when I listen to it. When I listen to it, the character are so real. And then she's gonna call, and there's two character, and one is the one who get the money, a bank pass, endless bank pass from Donald Trump is the boyfriend. But the reason why she get the money is not because Donald Trump like her as a government, because they advise at one time, because I was making mini videos what I delete most time on my telephone before I put it in laptop. They advise Donald Trump that he's losing a lot of money in the campaign. He's gonna get bankrupt. That if he wanna win, he need to call people and give them free food. Then he will be the president today. So that's the reason why they get this money from Donald Trump. A bank pass, they can stay in this hotel endless. They can buy anything they want. They get a limousine, and sometimes they get a problem with the hotel. I want to continue in the character, but since I start, I'm being so much situation going on for me not to continue with the character. But first, I need to introduce the character before I continue with it. And they get a limousine, but always when they come to the parking place, they don't have a place to park. And then if someone put it in a movie, it's so interesting. If you can take the one character and put it in real girls, like take Nicki Minaj, Candy, those girls, they always show their ass too much. You have to give them respect again, because the little kids growing up, you don't want little kids to just see that little boys. We already see enough of their ass. Put them in a movie like this, and they go in, and then there's this limousine, like, call your hotel. Hello, can you please get your parking place, please? We want to park our car. Huh? We got your limousine. It's difficult to park here. There's someone is choosing us that we have to move out of the shop. Can you please send someone to help us to park our car, please? And then someone in the hotel gonna reply and say, ask Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is part of it. Because they say I don't like her, so I involve her. She's Diva, a character of Jada like her. And then Mariah Carey is calling the hotel, asking for room. I cannot tell you which voice, but it's really interesting. So after that, I'm gonna call and ask for money. And when I ask, and then my character, the Asian character, well, you want to stay, Ocha? Why can't you just stay with us in our own room? And then I'm gonna say, well, I want a room for myself, because I want to write a song and stuff. And then my character gonna accept. And then later on, I want to tell my other aunt, because I want her to agree. And then other aunt is the one who's gonna say, well, you think you need to get a hotel room for yourself? Yeah? It's expensive. So it's really the energy what I'm showing. They really get voices inside of me. Girl is born with a fishnet. And they really entertain me the last month on the telephone, because I have to tape it on the telephone. I listen to it with a headphone. It's really funny. I'm really into the character, but when I come back in YouTube, I have to first adjust my account before I can continue. I get this video, but now that I'm able to take, I don't want to just come and play this. If it exists, I just able to download it. So I just gonna take what I have in a laptop, I download it, and then I'm gonna listen to which movie I have, and then see how I can continue with the story. That's the only thing I can do. But it's really interesting. But if you see a picture of 4 girls up, you're gonna really think I just make it up. But it's all me. And there's also little children, which is the little self-made. One is called Keisha, and sometimes Keisha's voice is missing. We're going to talk about this. But if Keisha's voice is not missing, Keisha's best friend is Carimero. And Keisha is, hi, I'm Keisha. I'm Carimero. Are we going to go somewhere? And then there is a place where we even get character of disco. I have played so much. It's so interesting, because my mouth is playing the voices, and the playback is so you hardly can find. When Asia is talking, if you don't see me playing a character, you think it's not real. You think, oh, this is somebody else. But you have to know it's just me. Then you're going to enjoy the character. Then you know, before we have children, they exist. The soul exists inside of us. You need to know it. So it is, for me, it's a good journey. That's the 1 year from the dust of the wind was real. and I able to study and find out what I find out. I don't try to be fake like being blunt. I can show I pull this off. I was just making some pictures. So it is really important that you watch the show, and please only watch it if you have nothing to do, because for 60 minutes you really aging for 60 minutes. But it's funny, and there are some places where they're gonna argue, but it's just one person. So in the second part, there is a disco, and they're gonna talk about there is three. This disco is 300 rooms. But they have a problem. They find out that women are actually taking the sperm of other people because they're unsexy. It starts really rough, but it's really beautiful later, because they're gonna go in a disco, and the voice is just me alone pretending it's many. We're gonna go in the disco to talk about it because we don't want people to hear it, but it's just me. So the character is really many, and really I'm glad I can able to share it. Even the ones who process it, even if the ones who process it hear it. So for the rest, I wanna try to take my mind on the funny side. Not I have to say too much serious stuff, but some days I gotta say serious stuff because a lot of things going on. Consciousness don't want me to get too exciting, so I have to be singing and thinking. And if I focus with thinking and singing, then I don't get lost, because consciousness don't know when they're gonna succeed to brainwash me, but they cannot, because I know how value it is to advise my brothers and sisters how we get lost and how we can able to go forward, especially with the 2 radio thing. It really can help girls how to save their husbands, and how they can balance things when they put on weight, and how when a guy know the story what a woman's supposed to do, the guys can get their wife to do it. It's really the child that goes to school and after school office and back home and back to school, and the nature that was there that did not tell us what we need to know. The nature came and tell, and anyone who able to find it and put it in a movie, and yeah, feel free, because I get it from not thinking and I put it. And when I die, if it's in a movie, I will able to watch that movie, like I watched the Julia Roberts movie and get lost. I can able to watch that movie and I know what's the future of my life. It's take one movie to make me know how to travel in the world. One movie. I don't need a Harry Potter movie. It's convincing. It's nice to watch fiction, but it doesn't show me the guideline. It show me magic. I need a real life story, which is what consciousness is. Someone put it in a movie, and then a whole movie you can play it for 5 hours, and you know what you forget when you get old and die. And then the minute you see that movie, you go in school, they say, okay, you're now the 18 year, time to come to watch this movie. And when they watch it, they know what's the meaning of life. You show them how they live, how they go, and what they need to do with money, how they have to extend. It's enough, because the mind already here, and when there's a storm, it's gone. And if the mind come back and someone is out there to make it possible, then we will never be illiterate, because we know what we need to do to go forward. That's what counts. We need a teamwork, and competition is not gonna take us there. Competition not taking us there. So for the rest, the Carimeo voice is hi, I'm Carimeo, and then there is a voice from Tante Lulu, which is now changed to Budlu. Well, actually, someone is calling me. I don't like when you're going to call me. Call me for something important. Also, there's also one day there was I have some important videos on my telephones. I have to download it in a laptop, and because you create something in a minute, in a moment, and it come perfect. When you try to redo it, it's not perfect. But if you're able to put it in a speaker and play it, then you get what really happened. Because there was one time they have a situation and they call in Sally, the trouble girl. Sally say, I'm not going today. Today I'm gonna dance and sweat. And Sally gonna call Tante Lulu, but Tante Lulu just changed her name, and then she's gonna tell and why she changed her name, because she feel old. And you're gonna know that old people should not be called old, because they're just the wind. You're gonna hear the character, because nature's trying to tell, I'm not old. Even when you see me looking old, I am your wife. I make you younger. I make me younger. If you don't like me because I look older, I'm still there. I'm the win. It's the meaning of a husband to never say goodbye to the wife when you go into the future. Take care. So I just trying to tell you it's just one gun.